Mr. P's Science and Math Podcasts. For more science and math concepts, search me out on iTunes by typing Papapodcasts. You can contact me at papapodcasts@gmail.com. Other Papa Podcast titles include Chemistry Podcasts, Math Podcasts, which look at quadratic functions, polynomials, trigonometry, linear mathematics, and physics podcasts. Thank you for watching.
Y-Intercept. The y-intercept is the location on the graph where a line crosses the y-axis. It is represented with the letter b in the following equation. Y is equal to mx plus b. So whatever this value is, including this positive sign, will tell us where on the y-axis. So here is our x, here's our y. So in our line, what we're looking for is the location in which this line crosses this y-axis. That's really what we're trying to find in terms of a y-intercept. Identify the y-intercept. Identify the y-intercept. As we said, the y-intercept is the location in which our line crosses this y-axis. And this line crosses right here at the value of -2. So therefore, our y-intercept, or our b value, is -2. Identify the y-intercept. So again, same thing. Here is our y-intercept. This is our y-axis. So the line is crossing here at 3. So therefore, the y-intercept, which we said we use the letter b, is equal to 3. So let's put it all together. So here we have an equation of a line. What is our slope? Or what is our m value? And our m, so as we said, our m value is our slope. So again, we try to find points that actually cross at the grid points. So here we're rising 2, and we are running to get to the next point for 3. We are rising for 2, we are running for 3. We are rising for 2, and are we running for 3? Yes, we are. So notice our rise and run is 2 over 3. So our m value, 2 over 3. So now what we're trying to do is we're trying to find the location in which this line crosses this x-axis. Here, sorry, the y-axis. So here's our y-axis, and our graph is crossing at this value right here. So our b value is -2. So how do we put it together? Well, we have our y is equal to mx plus b. We said that our m value is our slope. Our b value is our y-intercept. So our m value, as we said here, is 2 over 3. So instead of m, we're going to put 1 over 3, and don't forget the value x. Our b value is -2. So our b value, -2. So therefore the equation of this line is y is equal to 1/3 x minus 2. So the value here, as we said, that is in front of our x value when it's in this order, is our slope. And this -2 represents our y-intercept. Identify the slope and y-intercept here. So again, let's try to find a couple of points. We have one point here, Another point crosses here. We have another point that crosses here, here, here. So, we are rising, 2. We are running for 1. We are rising, 2. We are running for 1. We are rising for 2, and we are running for 1, and so on and so on. So therefore, our rise, remember our slope is equal to rise over run, so our rise is 2, and the run is 1. So we can either write it down as 2 over 1, or we can write this down as 2, because 2 divided by 1 is equal to 2. Now, where is our y-intercept? So where does this line cross the y-axis? And it does it right here, when we have at y is equal to -4. So therefore, how do we put the equation together? Well, here's our equation. Y is equal to mx plus b. So, y is equal to, what is our m value? Our m value, as we said, is 2 over 1 or 2. So we put down 2, but it's coupled with x. Don't forget that, x, because we have an x value in every part of this line. Our b value, our plus b, is whatever our b value is, which is -4. So our equation is -4. So the equation of this line is y is equal to 2x minus 4. And as we said here, the value in front of x, when it's written in this format, the value that is in front of x is our slope, which means leaves this to being our y-intercept. Identify the slope and y-intercept. So again, let's try to find actual points. So we have a point right here. We have our next point right here. We have our next point right here. And we have our next point right here. But now, remember, we read from left to right. So I am going, this is my first point. This is my second point. So for me to go from my first to my second point, I am moving down. So my rise is no longer rising. We are actually lowering. So in other words, the opposite of our rise would be a negative rise. So our rise means here would actually equal to some kind of a negative value. So we are going down by 3, but we are still running. And remember, when we run, we always move in a forward position, or we're going again from left to right. 2. We are rising -3, and we are running for 2. We are rising -3. We are running for 2. So therefore, our m value, our slope, is -3 over 2, because we're going, and so which means that this negative value here tells us that we are moving down from our points. And now if we're looking at our y-intercept, where does the line cross the y-axis? It does it right here at 4. So our b value is +4. So how do we put the equation together? Well, we know that it's y is equal to mx plus b. So our equation is y is equal to, what is our m value? Our m value is -3 over 2. But remember, we cannot just write -3 over 2. We need to include x with it. And our y-intercept, our plus b, is +4. So here we have our slope and our y-intercept.